Hi, my name is Lindsay Collette, and I'm going to be talking about the autonomic nervous system. The autonomic nervous system is part of the peripheral nervous system. The autonomic nervous system controls involuntary actions such as heart rate. The autonomic nervous system is comprised of two divisions, the sympathetic and the parasympathetic. Here is a picture of the parasympathetic and the sympathetic in some parts of the body. As you can see, the sympathetic dilates the pupil, while the parasympathetic constricts the pupil. The sympathetic division readies the body for increased activity. The fight or flight response is produced when the division is fully activated. The sympathetic division is responsible for many things, such as increased mental alertness and increased metabolic rate. On the other hand, the parasympathetic calms and relaxes the body. It decreases the metabolic rate, heart rate, blood pressure, and it also stimulates urination and defecation. The ganglion is a structure containing a number of nerve cell bodies. The preganglionic nerve fibers are the axons extending from the CNS to an autonomic ganglion. Here's a picture describing that. Postganglionic nerve fibers are axons connecting the ganglion cells with the peripheral effectors, meaning it is posterior or distal to the ganglion. Here's a picture showing this. Here is a picture of the sympathetic and parasympathetic with the pre- and post-ganglionic fibers. Nicotinic and muscarinic acetylcholine receptors. Nicotinic occur on ganglion cells of the sympathetic and parasympathetic. They convert transmitter binding into membrane electrical depolarization. Muscarinic occur at neuromuscular or neuroglandular junctions in the parasympathetic division. The blue on both the sympathetic and parasympathetic is the nicotinic, and on the parasympathetic in the teal is the muscarinic acetylcholine receptor. The heart is a direct stimulation of the receptors alpha-1 and beta-1, and here is a picture of the heart. The adrenergic receptors are the alpha and beta. They are found in the endocrine, respiratory, and cardiovascular, and here is a picture. Heart rate is a combination of the sympathetic and parasympathetic divisions, a decrease in parasympathetic activity, and a stimulation of the sympathetic. Bronchodilation is enlargement of the diameter of an airway. On the top of the picture is before bronchodilation, and the bottom is after. Beta-1 receptor. They are located mainly at the heart and kidney, cardiac muscle, increased contractility, and increased heart rate. Beta-2 receptors are responsible for cardiovascular, the dilation of blood vessels, uterine relaxation, and the dilation of bronchial muscles. Here's a picture of some of the responsibilities that it has. Acetylcholine is a neurotransmitter in the preganglionic sympathetic and parasympathetic neurons. It is also the neurotransmitter at the adrenal medulla and serves as a neurotransmitter at all the parasympathetic innervated organs. And in the picture, the little dots are the acetylcholine. Epinephrine and norepinephrine. Epinephrine was originally called adrenaline. It is a hormone and always controls heart rate. Norepinephrine will vary on the amount of stress that is present and will cause fleeting changes in the heart rate. Both are present in blood at all times. The vagus nerve is the longest cranial nerve. Its function is both sensory and motor. The vagus nerves carry preganglionic fibers. Here's a picture. The yellow lines are vagus nerves. Metabotropic and ionotropic receptors. Both receptors are activated by specific neurotransmitters. The adrenal medulla is the inner portion of adrenal gland. The adrenal medulla makes epinephrine and norepinephrine. The pink in the picture is the adrenal medulla. The alpha-1 receptors are located on postsynaptic effector cells. It brings the release of intracellular calcium ions into the cytosol from reserves in the endoplasmic reticulum. It smooths muscles of blood vessels, treats nasal congestion, and elevates blood pressure. Thank you very much for watching my presentation.